PLUGGY EXPERIENCE Show. You already know we tuned in each and every Sunday. Not only Sunday, we tune in each and every Saturday also from 6 to 8 p.m. And today we're going to actually jump right straight into the mix. As y'all see, I got a special guest with me. And super special because this guy right here, he been rocking with me, and particularly on my artist role for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But let him know who you is, my guy.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your neighborhood friendly engineer, MACSAUCE. You know what I'm saying? Like, holla at me. You know?
Okay, yeah. Shout out to MACSAUCE. MACSAUCE. If you ever heard any of my music in the past year, you know what I'm saying? Any artist that I've been working with, this been the guy that been making my music sound like glass. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's super duper special that I bring him up here, because I'm giving y'all one of my tools and my keys to success. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Shout out to everybody that's in the background that's holding it down. As far as my guy Push Heffin holding it down on the cam. We got Stash, Bradford, visuals. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? Holding us down each and every week on the visuals. And shout out to our listeners. Shout out to our main supporters. Make sure y'all download the Highly Unique Radio app. Download the Highly Unique Radio app. We over 1 million spins. We 3 million worldwide. You know what I'm saying? We live on the PLUGGY Experience. Everything go up on the PLUGGY Experience website.com. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much log in if you want to see any past or previous episodes. And you can just tune into the Highly Unique Radio app. Download. Tell all your people to download. And we're going to definitely talk about Mac today, man. Hey, so, man. Where you from?
I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, man. Harrisburg, stand up, 717.
Shout out to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. What brought you all the way here to Atlanta, Georgia?
You already know the music scene, man. You know, I'm chasing my dream. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is where it's at, Black Hollywood. You know.
Okay, so what exactly about the music scene that actually brought you here? When you say the music, like it was a certain something that called you, or?
Yeah, not my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, but shout out my man B-Lock. You know what I'm saying? I met him up at Professional Studios up in Harrisburg. That's where I was working at. Okay. And he came through. You know what I'm saying? We tore the studio up. You know what I mean? The vibe was crazy. You know what I mean? And he invited me down here to the A. You know what I mean? Like he liked to work so much and the vibe that he was like, yo, man, like, you know, we can work whenever. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. How long ago was this?
This was about 3 years ago now.
3 years ago. So how long did it take since you met B-Lock B for you to take that transition and go ahead and take a trip there into the A?
It took about a year and a half after that, about a year after that, you know what I'm saying? And then I actually moved down here to the A. That was the summer of 2021.
Okay, summer 2021, you actually made that. Let's not talk about too much about the A. You know what I'm saying? So you went and met him 3 years ago. Right. So prior to me and B-Lock B, what was MACSAUCE doing? You know, how was that atmosphere? Like what sold B-Lock B to tell you to come on down here? What was you doing?
Well, listen. So I was you know, like I said, at that time I was working at a professional studio. You know what I'm saying? It was like the #1 studio that we had in our area. You know what I'm saying? But prior to that, the way I got into there, I was just, you know, fucking up the city. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out, I got my business Sauce to Go, you know what I'm saying? But I've been doing that for years, even before I really, you know, turned it into a business and its own, like, brand, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, now that you plugged that Sauce to Go, because that was somewhere later. Sauce to Go, that's something crazy. You actually whip out the studio anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Don't just talk about that like that's something lightly. You got that business Sauce to Go, and just let them detail that a little bit more.
All right, so, man, it's very unique. It's very special, man, because, you know, once again, you hear about people, you know, traveling with their equipment and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But what makes mine unique is I got a mobile booth that I actually build, you know what I'm saying? Like I can record outside with that joint. Okay. You know, and then just what makes me special as an engineer is just the vibe, man. It's just the connection, you know what I'm saying? Like
they get that same sound on the go they can get in the regular studio from you.
Absolutely. That's the craziest thing too. It's like really the same professional studio sound that you get in a real studio. Like you get it at your crib or wherever you go.
So you was fucking the city up, and then what?
And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like it just, you know, just kept on climbing, you know what I mean? I kept on getting eyes on me, kept getting more and more work, you know, sent to me, and I kept on delivering, you know what I'm saying?
Is it a certain artist that you feel like you had worked with that took you to that next level? Like, you know, you could be dealing with a lot of artists, then that one come through.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Lil Reef, man. Back up in PA. Yep.
Lil Reef from PA.
Yep. We was working down at Pro Sounds.
Okay.
That's the studio I was at, and he actually was the first artist that I really worked with that really popped and blew up and got a deal with A Boogie.
That's heavy. That's heavy right there. So you got some credits working with Lil Reef.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes, sir.
So working with Lil Reef, where did it go from there?
Really, to be honest, it kind of didn't go too much anywhere after that.
Okay.
You know, I left the studio and everything after that, you know what I'm saying, because of some shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's part of the music game, it's ups and downs, you know what I mean? It's always all love coming from me. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, you know, I had to set that chapter, you know, aside and just keep pushing and keep doing my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's definitely heavy. So
shout out to Reek, it ain't had nothing to do with him.
It had nothing to do with Lil Reek, man.
Nah,
okay, so good relationship still with Lil Reek and the gang and all that.
Yeah,
that's definitely dope. So like you said, from that Pro Sound studio, then I'm not sure where B came in at, you know, what you was doing in between, but somehow you made it down here to Atlanta. So when you came down to Atlanta, what was your expectations?
Honestly, my expectations was to just learn, man. You know, once again, I appreciate the game. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm nice. I know I come with something. I knew I had something to offer, but I also came really to learn. And you know, I have so much respect for the Atlanta music scene and everything that goes on down here. You know what I'm saying?
So do you find yourself now that you down here working in this Atlanta scene? Because you know it's different. It's like it's not like a Philadelphia, whereas though, or just Pennsylvania, like whereas though people requiring a certain sound. Did you have to switch it up coming down here, or it fit what you was already doing?
Well, that's the thing about, like I said, I came already like prepared. You know what I'm saying? I got 20 years, and you know when it comes to this
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years plus.
Okay, that's
you know
heavy.
Me? So you know,
that's heavy.
By the time I got down here, I already had worked, you know, with so many different sounds, so many different types of artists, pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so I came prepared, man. So I was already ready.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta play one of these records that you sent me because people hearing about what you got going on, hearing that you got the music that sound like glass, you know, took that trip. Which one you want me to play first? That's gonna really introduce what you got going on all together.
Play my man Key Dot, man. Song's called 3 a.m.
3
Shout out to my man Key Dot.
And what is artist from?
He from York, PA. You know
York,
what I'm saying?
PA. So you made this then, music. Or how long?
Nah, we just made this like a week or two ago. This is new.
This recent record, man. Shout out to Key Dot. Did you produce this or you engineered it?
Nah, I just engineered it.
MACSAUCE on the engineering. Shout out to Key Dot. Turn it up for the background. Make sure y'all enjoy this. Download that app and keep this in rotation if y'all like it. We live on the Pluggy Experience Show with MACSAUCE.